What's up, FOA Squad? I'm Anthony, and welcome to our channel, Life with Anthony. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Happy Friday to you guys. All right, guys, today I have just 2 errands that I need to run, but before I get into running those errands, I just want to remind all the FOAs who are going on the cruise. Can you believe, for those of you who are coming in the day before the cruise, we have just 9 days left before the cruise. I'm so super excited, and I so need this cruise. I so need a break and have some fun and I am super excited. But I just want to remind everyone, those of you who are coming in the day before and staying at the hotel, to check and make sure, if you haven't already done it, check and make sure that the hotel did take out your expenses. It was supposed to have been automatically taken out on October the 1st. October the 1st, mine was not taken out, so I called them and they said that the guy that's in charge said that he was going to manually take everybody out. I called him on the 2nd, October 2nd, and I checked my account the next day and it was taken out. So just check and make sure that your hotel expenses has been taken out, as well as your $30 round trip transportation. Make sure that you have taken care of that as well, because we're getting down to the wire and we don't want any mishaps. We want everything to run nice and smooth, and I want to make sure that everybody is taken care of. So take a few minutes, check your account, make sure the hotel expenses as well as the transportation expenses have been taken care of. All right, so moving my attention to this little do-wop right here. I bought this because I feel like I sit down too much in here. When I'm in this trailer, I'm sitting down in my little nice comfy chair, watching my laptop there, and I don't stand enough. That cannot be good for your blood circulation, me always sitting down and not standing and not giving, I guess, my body what it needs for good blood circulation. I guess this could be all in my head, I don't know, but this is the way I feel. So I bought this stand right here so that I can put my laptop on it right here, and I can just stand up sometime, you know, do a little something, and just stand up and, you know, give your body some stretching or something, and instead of just sitting down all the time. Again, that can't be good for your blood circulation, just constantly sitting down. I think of, like, when I travel internationally and I'm sitting in that airplane seat for hours and hours, and you just have to get up and give your body a stretch and give your blood circulation some blood circulating. And that's what drew me to, like, I need something that I can be able to stand up in and stand up and watch my laptop. So this little doo-wop here, I have been using it. I have been standing up, you know, whenever I feel like I've sat down too long. I have been using this the past 2 or 3 days. So it works nice, and it's at a good level, and I like it. So that's that. Also, I want to show you guys, check this out. Okay, this big old bag right here, I did put my little baskets in here. I showed you guys these baskets last time, but I had not yet put them underneath my cabinet, my counter. Those are the type of baskets that I'm going to buy to put underneath my bed in a truck camper. But I'm going to buy some bigger ones because my space is going to be very limited in the truck camper, because I only have a 5-foot truck bed. So even with the addition of the truck camper and the bed that goes this way, it's still not going to be a lot of space. So I'm constantly thinking, before I get the truck camper, how to manage my storage and be able to bring some of the necessities or some of the things that I really want to have with me on the road when I'm in my truck camper. And my eyes are just watering. Are my eyes the only ones that just start watering for no reason? I don't know what is going on. I Googled it so many times, like, why is my eyes just watering out the blue? I don't have allergies. I've never had allergies, unless I just now started having allergies and I don't know anything about it. But yeah, my eyes just be watering. Y'all saw me do that so many times. But yeah, I'm very kind of like, whew, what am I going to do about this storage? I know I can't take like all the things. I can't take all of my appliances that I would love to have. I probably will not take my toaster oven. I probably take this rice cooker / slow cooker with me, because this does not take a lot of power to use. I'm not going to take my microwave with me. So, and the thing is, I can't take the stuff because I don't know the space yet. I need to get the truck camper on, and then, you know, I can assess the space with the bed being in there and this, that, and the other. Because I'm definitely going to have my refrigerator in there and my jackery in there. I'm actually thinking about buying a second jackery, because I'm not sure if the solar panel that I'm going to have is going to be enough. You know, I think it would be good to have a secondary power station. So, because my jackery now, using just my refrigerator, I have the Jackery 2000 Pro. It will last, it usually lasts me at least 4 days just using my refrigerator. 4 days. So if I had a second one, you know, I can charge it up, I can use the one, and then when that one, the 4 days of that one is up, I can plug my solar panel, my solar, into the second one, and I'll be using this one. So it's kind of a good thing. Now, granted, most of the places I'm going to be, I'm definitely going to have at least electric and hopefully water as well. But since I cannot predict what my travels are going to be like when I do get the truck camper, because who knows, I might get this urge that, oh, since I got a truck camper and I got a place to sleep and this, that, and the other, I might get the urge to just want to be out there a little bit, you know, step a little bit out of my comfort zone instead of just going from one campground to the next campground. This might be some motivation for me to just, you know, go to some different places that I ordinarily or would not have considered going. So having this truck camper is definitely going to be a game changer for me. It's definitely going to hopefully inspire and motivate me to try new things and go new places and step out of my comfort zone. Of course, now it's winter time, or we're approaching winter time, and I'm not going to be in nobody's winter. You know, I'm not doing nobody's winter, so I ain't going across no Colorado mountains. You're not gonna get that from me. But once the weather like spring kick in, April, you know, who knows where my thought process may take me and my motivation of having a truck camper may take me. Super excited still getting that truck camper. It's going to look amazing because I know exactly which one I chose, and I know all the features that I chose, the options that I chose for it. So I'm super psyched about that as well. I wanted to say something else. Oh, let me show y'all some of my outfits for the cruise. All right. Of course, I'm going to be taking a nice selection of FOA t-shirts. But, okay, you know what? Now I'm getting attacked by ants. Every now and then I'll see a little ant everywhere. And I'm like, okay, where the ants coming from? I tell you. And you know what? I guess it would be very naive to think that you can be stationed at a campground and not get some kind of insects or some kind of thing in your trailer. It's just not possible, I don't think, anyway. So now I haven't seen no frogs in here, but now I'm seeing some ants every now and then. And it's only like one. I see one like creeping out of here. And I cleaned all of that out yesterday. Sprayed a little bit of my little spray in there. Put everything back in there. Because that's where I mainly see them. And then I just now saw one on my bed. I don't mean no harm, but sometimes when I'm sleeping, I feel like something crawling on me. And it might be those ants. But anyway, let's check out some pants, some shorts that I bought. I'm gonna be looking kind of snazzy on the cruise. Okay, I love these shorts right here because they have lots of pockets. They have lots of pockets. Love these shorts. And I'm gonna wear these shorts with this colored shirt right here. Because y'all remember Walmart had these shirts for $1. I had already bought 2 of them. And then I went and this woman said, oh, they have these shirts for $1. And I went over there and got me 3 more. So this shirt right here is gonna go with that. That's how that's gonna look. That's how that's gonna look. Pretty sniffy, pretty sniffy. I can't be taking on ants with me to the cruise. And then for this red shirt right here, I'm gonna wear that like so. Hey, hey, hey. That's gonna be that outfit. And then this one right here, I'm gonna wear that one with that. Now my goal is to take very few shorts and then take some t-shirts. So I probably will wear my shorts twice and then wear my t-shirts with them. Because I think it's only a 5-day cruise. So it's not like I need a whole lot of clothes. And I don't know if I'm dressing up. Because I don't dress up. Y'all know, the last time I dressed up was when my mom passed away. So I don't dress up. Cassie is trying her best to get me to bring some slacks so I can go to the dinner. So that I can go to the dinner. Because the formal dinner is usually the first dinner of the cruise. I'm like, I'm not going there. I've been on 3 cruises and I've never gone to the formal dinner. I said, and first of all, I'm only taking my tennis shoes. Y'all know I bought a new pair of tennis shoes. I'm just taking my tennis shoes. I'm not taking no dressy whatever. She was like, well, wear the tennis shoes with the dress slacks. And I'm like, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. So I may or I may not. It's still, anyway, I'm about to get out of here and get my errands done. So let's go. All right, I put my outdoor shower back up. It doesn't look the same, but it's up. Remember the last video I showed you guys, the shower, the storm blew my shower over there. But I put it back up. It doesn't look as fresh as it did when I first put it up. I originally put it up, but I put it back up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my propane tank from there. All right, I gotta go get something. All right, I gotta walk my propane tank all the way up to my truck because look at that. I can't bring my truck down to the site because my site is too wet. And my truck already got stuck and I had to ask them to come pull my truck out for me. So I've been parking up here. So I got to take a little walk up here. Who's calling me? Okay, I can't talk to you right now. And whew, take this little walk up here. Oh my goodness, my arm is killing me already. And not to mention, ooh, I almost slipped. All right, gotta take a little break. And not to mention, oh my goodness, that's where I came from, all the way down there. And not to mention, I got my water boots on, which I'm gonna keep on, even in the grocery store. So, let's go and do this. This is where my truck is parked. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Can you believe I'm driving all the way to the grocery store to get some Caesar salad? I need my Caesar. I need my Caesar. All right, it feels kind of funny driving with these water boots on, but we are going and get some Caesar dressing for myself. Oh, they're back. Okay. There's a few people here other than the parent people. That's good to see. Ooh, I'm about to take this hat off. I need a haircut. Need a haircut. I want to thank you guys for tagging along with me today. Even though I don't have much on the agenda, I got to bring my trash out of here too as well. Oh wow, what does this mean? They got a cone here. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna see you guys probably at the gas station where I'm getting my propane filled. Woo. Alrighty, let's rock and roll. And there my eyes is watering again. Thank goodness I got some. Oh, look at my mustache. My mustache is out of control. Look at my mustache, it's out of control. Anthony, if you're gonna keep a mustache, at least trim it up so it can look nice. I almost thought to go to my storage unit today, but I don't feel like that drive. My storage unit is like an hour away from the campground. So I don't feel like doing it today. And it's not a necessity, so I'll just wait until I get like restless on the campground. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? I need to get off this campground. I'm going to, because I bought something that I have to install in the back of my truck before I put the truck camper on. So I'll be doing that soon, whenever I feel like doing it. Everything in relationship to this campground is like 40-45 minutes away. Nothing is really like you can just step out the door and get outside of the campground and boom, there you are. It's always a 45-minute drive Like the drive I'm about to take now is probably about 40 minutes, and then 40 minutes back after I do what I need to do. So that's how it tend to be with these campgrounds that I go to. You have to drive at least anywhere from 30 minutes to 45 minutes to get to like the closest town, a Walmart or something like that. So I'm used to the drive. I don't mind the drive because, again, it gets me off the campground. Sometimes just sitting in my trailer can become a little restless and I get antsy and I'm just like, okay, I need to do something. They do have a casino near here, and it's and they also have a I think it's, what do you call those, them veterans post places that does bingo on Tuesday. So I thought about going there Tuesday and do some bingo, and then I also thought about going to the casino. Now the casino for me is, it probably takes longer for me to get there and back than I will actually be in the casino. Because I'm not a gambler like that. I would go in there and probably spend $50 at best, at most. And do you know how quick it will take to spend $50? It's kind of like, okay, it took me 45 minutes to get here, 45 minutes to get back, but I was only in here for like 20 minutes. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it is something to get me off the campground. There are no movies out there I want to see. I'm bummed out about that. Otherwise, I would go to the movies and see a movie or something. But finding something to do or trying to maintain and not get restless until this cruise might be a little challenging for me, because like I said, we have 9 days before the cruise. 10 days before the cruise, but 9 days if you're going the day before. So that's 9 days that I have to like, okay, Anthony, what are we doing here this next 9 days? So those are the challenges that I face. Is I get bored at times. You know, I get bored, I get restless, I get antsy. I want to get out, I want to do something, but then there's nothing to do. So I end up going to my favorite store in the world, Walmart, for like 1 item or 2 items. Of course, whenever I go there, I never come out there with just 1 item. There's always something else that I come out there with. But yeah, I'm telling you, this campground lifestyle is as relaxing as it is. I mean, it could just be, it could be a little, you know. So that's why I have to keep something on the itinerary for me in my life. I have to always have something to look forward to. And I'm now in the process of trying to see how I'm going to celebrate my 59th birthday in January, which is coming up so fast. You know, before you know it, this year will be over with and we'll be into next year, 2025. And I have a couple options when I'm thinking about my 59th birthday. One is to go to Vegas. I haven't been to Vegas in about 5 years now, maybe longer. And no, about 5 years. And I love Vegas. I love going to the shows and all of that. You guys know I've been to just about all of the Cirque du Soleils there in Vegas. So I thought about Vegas. And then I've also thought that I've been to Disney World down in Orlando like more than a dozen times, and I've only stayed on their property 1 time, and that's one of the times that I took my entire family down there and we stayed on the property. We used the hotel shuttles and all of that stuff. It was really, really nice that I didn't have to drive to the parks or anything like that. So I'm thinking maybe, because y'all know how I love Disney. I love Disney. 58 years old and still love Disney. How about that? So I thought one of the things that I thought to do was I can stay at a Disney park hotel. and I can utilize their park rides and everything like that. And then I'll go to one of the parks, which would be Animal Kingdom, because I haven't been to Animal Kingdom in so many years, and I heard that they have some new things there. Then they got the safari there as well, the little safari ride. So I might do Animal Kingdom. I'm not sure if I would do Universal Studios, because last time I went to Universal Studios, they didn't even have some of the main rides open. How do you continue to charge people the same amount of money when 2 or 3 of the main attractions are not open? I mean, come on now. So that could be an option for me. Then I thought, well, maybe I'll go to another country, because, you know, this January, my birthday passed this year, I went to Dubai. I said, okay, so maybe I can make it a thing where I go out of the country on my birthday. So that's the third option. Now, the fourth option is I was looking at cruises. I was like, okay, because I like cruising. I enjoy cruising and everything. My middle sister loves going on cruises, and she's probably been over 100 cruises in her life. And I'm thinking to get more into it, because as of now, my cruise experience is only with Carnival. And of course, we're going to Carnival this time around. I mean, I want to experience Royal Caribbean. I want to experience Norwegian, which we are going to for my 60th birthday cruise. I want to go on a different ship and just for the sake of comparison, if anything else, just go and, you know, see what the difference is between one cruise line from another. I do believe that Carnival is probably the lower tier of the cruise lines now. I do believe that Norwegian and Royal Caribbean are better cruise lines, but they are also more expensive cruise lines. So I'm thinking about going on a cruise. I have looked at January cruises leaving out of Miami and Fort Lauderdale from all 3 cruise lines. And because I would be a solo traveler, I would have to pay double minus the fees. I won't have to pay double port fees. So I'm thinking about a cruise as well, even though I'll be just coming off of this October cruise, January, so that's not like too far away, but still, it would be something different for me to do on my birthday. I posted on the community page, would you go on a cruise by yourself? Have you, or would you go on a cruise by yourself? And most of the people said they would not, but it was really close from the people that said they would go on a cruise and have gone on a cruise on their own. Yeah, you guys know I'm no stranger to traveling on my own. I'm no stranger to going to different countries on my own. So going on a cruise on my own would be no different. You know, it wouldn't even bother me to go to the dining room, the main dining room by myself. So, you know, it takes a special kind of person to be able to go places on your own, especially like out of the country and stuff like that. It does take a special kind of person. Most people would not be able to do that. Most people need somebody with them. But I'm not that type of person. I've gotten used to doing things on my own. I gotten used to taking trips on my own. I really like it, actually, because I can do what I want to do. I can move at my own pace. I can see what I want to see, eat what I want to eat, and all of those things. The cruise actually is a good trip for me to be around other people and go with other people. But internationally, I'd rather go by myself. I'd rather go by myself because, again, that's where I can go and do all of the things that I'm interested in doing, and would not want to compromise those things if I had somebody else who did not want to go see this or did not want to go and do that. So that's pretty it. And I think I've been yakking on, boy. This might just be a car ride conversation video. But this is my day today. This is my day. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and catch up with you guys a little later. I'm gonna prep my chicken for my crispy fried chicken salad later on for dinner. It is now 11:30. I got to get back on track with this intermittent fasting too, because it's hard for me to stay on track when I'm away from my trailer and I'm staying at hotels and everything, because they got the hotel breakfast and everything. That's like from 6:30 to 9:30, and I went and ate breakfast every day at the hotel. So that intermittent fasting just went out the window. So now that I'm back at my trailer, I'm gonna try to get back on track with that. Since I'm going up this way and I don't come up this way that often, I may as well go to Mickey D's. Oh, you know what else so good about this truck that I love about this truck? This truck, I filled my gas tank up, I think 2 days ago, and I got 600 miles per fill up. 600 miles, that's amazing. And normally when I fill it up, I'll get somewhere between around 550 miles. That's amazing. 500. Now when I travel road trips and driving, I go by how many hours it takes me to get somewhere instead of how many miles it takes me to go. It's so funny though, because Adolfo, he's a miles person. He'll say, oh, it's something is 270 miles away, and I'm like, well, how many hours does that take to get due or whatever? And we always have a little chuckle about that, and about he's a miles per person and I'm an hour person. Because when I look at put something in my GPS, oh, I am really rambling on today. Woohoo! You getting it in, Anthony. When I look at my GPS, I look at how many, oh, it takes 11 hours to get there. Oh, it takes 4 hours to get there. And then I say, okay, and then I look at the miles on the GPS. Then I look at how many miles I have on my truck. I'm like, oh, I should make that trip with just the gas that I have. You know, that's easier for me to compute and understand, rather than saying, okay, I got 700 miles to go. I'm like, okay, well, how long does that take? You know what I mean? So 600 miles, that's a lot. That's a lot. This truck is getting it in, and I'm getting it in while it's still, it is new. I got 12,000 miles on my truck already. 12,000. And guess what? The traveling has not ended yet for this year. I still am going up to Baltimore when I get my truck camper. I still am going to Connecticut to visit Lamont again. So the traveling in miles have not yet, it will not stop yet this year. And I don't think it's gonna stop next year neither, because I'm trying to plan some stuff. I'm not gonna plan a whole lot of stuff in advance this time. I think I had almost my entire year planned out this year, like last year sometime. So I'm gonna try to like give myself some leadway and not plan a whole lot. But it's difficult when it comes to campgrounds, because during the warmer month, campgrounds can sell out and you may not get a spot. So it's best to go ahead and reserve, and then if something changes, you can go ahead and change it rather than to not have it at all. So that's my thoughts when I reserve my campgrounds way in advance. I've never seen this many cars on this highway when I'm on here. So I'm gonna try to leave my schedule a little loose and just kind of make some plans at the spare of the moment. Not the spare of the moment. I'll never be a spare of the moment person when it comes to my travels, because I like itineraries and I like a plan. I like to kind of know a guideline. But I'm not gonna plan as much this year for next year. All right, it's time for me to zip it, and I'll see you guys either back at the trailer, or I might show my propane tank getting filled up. Either way, see you guys in a little bit. I'm driving too slow. I'm doing 67 and cars flying by me like I don't know what. Bye. I'm not in a hurry. Okay, I am in a rainstorm. I just decided to pull over and wait until this dies down, son. I'm right on the road that leads into the campground. So I'm just gonna wait it out. Alright guys, I'm back from running my 2 errands. I went stopped at the gas station to get my propane tank filled up. I wasn't able to get my propane tank filled up because the guy who usually does that at this gas station, the woman said he just left. So that's a bummer. But I won't be using a lot of it. I only use it when I'm cooking anyways. It's not like I'm using it for my heat or anything. So I should be good to go for now, at least until I come back from the cruise. So I went to Publix grocery store and I bought some chicken thighs. I'm not using chicken thighs today. I'm gonna go ahead and use these chicken tenderloins that I have. And I got my creamy Caesar dressing. Now this is not the brand that I usually get, the Ken's Steakhouse brand, but Publix for some reason didn't have a good selection of different brands of Caesar dressing. So I just went with this one. So what I'm about to do now is I'm about to prep my chicken because I'm not going to eat now. This is going to be my salad for dinner, but I'm going to go ahead and prep the chicken for it now. I may even go ahead and cook the chicken and then it'll be all said and done. I don't have to worry about it later on. I did buy some sushi from Publix, and that's what I'm going to eat as my first meal. So let's get into this chicken here. Oh, I don't want that to fall on my bed. But check it out. Alrighty. That's gonna be good. Alright, I'm gonna clean up and I'll see you guys in a second. Try to do this as quick as possible. Now I have some cherry tomatoes that I'm cutting in half. You can tell these are some pretty good tomatoes because They don't like squish all up when you cut them in half. Alright, that's enough. Then I got a cucumber. Ooh, this is looking good, looking good, looking good. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of bacon bits. Then I have this salad topper, which is figs, walnuts, almonds, cherries, and pumpkin seeds. So we want to get into that. Wow, this is a nice looking salad. Oh my goodness. And then the chicken. Man, ooh, this smells so good. And last but not least, you guys, is my Caesar dressing. First, let me show you guys. This is what it looks like. Can't tilt it but so much. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Alright, I'm gonna set up shop, sit down, and I'm about to dig into this bowl. Oh, one last thing. Pepper! Gotta have pepper on the top of your salad. Alright, I'm gonna get set up and I'm gonna get into this salad. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, look at that salad. That looks so good. Woohoo! Alright guys, this looks so good. Got my water here with some flavor in it, some strawberry flavor. And whew. Alright, let me mix this up. I know this salad is going to taste much better than the one I had yesterday because I have my Caesar dressing. Mm. 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 Whole lot of different textures going on this salad board. got the chicken, the cucumber is kind of crunchy. You got the bacon bits, that's kind of crunchy as well. And then you have the burst of freshness from the tomatoes. It's a lot going on in here. And then you got your toppings, your walnuts, your berries, the chicken. It's hard to get everything on one on one fork. Mm. Mm. I got some of the berries on that one. If I may say so myself, this salad is delicious. Uh-oh, my ice machine going off. This is delicious, bro. So many things to choose from to put on your fork. A raisin. It's like every bite is different. Like that last chew down on that, I really tasted the raisin. It's like every fork is different because you're gonna have different things on each fork. You're not gonna have the exact same thing on every bite. If I make a salad like this every day, I might can start eating more salads. But I can tell you now, I'm not eating near salad on that cruise. Not a one. Not one. Yeah. Get away. Stand back. Not a one. Ooh. That was a walnut. Alright guys, I'm not going to let you guys sit here and watch me eat this whole bowl of salad, which I am because it is so good. But, as always, I'm going to wrap this video up. As always, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys, you know that. And I cannot wait to meet everybody that is going on this cruise. Exciting, exciting, and good times ahead. But I'll see you guys the next time. Whew, this salad. This salad. Make me want to go to Red Robin and get the one they have.